Gee golly wow, Shazam, holy cow. It is a Monday. Rain, I think, is on the way on Christian's radar.
But
for now
we
we're
have
basking in the sun and cold temps on this National Celery Month. You know, March finally started.
I know. Now, if you have celery, do you use peanut butter or ranch or blue cheese?
That was one of my questions. I wanted to know. There are only 16 calories in a stalk of lettuce. Stalk of celery.
Yep.
And what do you stick in that little crack so you can eat it? Because it doesn't taste good.
Cashew butter.
Ooh, well, I
good.
said peanut butter. I wrote that down. Good. What else?
Yeah, ranch. I do not like blue cheese.
How about pimento cheese? That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Done that.
Yeah.
How
I
about
go back
yogurt?
and forth on
How about
pimento
yogurt?
cheese. I mean, I guess you could do like a Greek. No,
Keep
just
it
stick
on.
to your cashew, peanut butter, and some ranch.
Well, it depends. It's a good diet food. You know, how about
Except when those little things get, like the little ones get stuck in your teeth, and then
yeah,
it's,
strings,
yeah.
stringy, isn't it?
Oh,
Stringy.
it's so annoying.
How about cream cheese? That's another thought I have there. That'd be a good question of the day. We'll just skip that though.
What
for
do you
now.
use for your celery?
To put in that little. Do you know there's so few calories in celery? If you ate only celery, your whole body would vanish from the planet.
Yeah.
Because it's like a negative food.
Right. And celery, the thing is, I like it because it has a crunch. Like I need a crunch.
It's good in tuna fish. And
So it has a crunch.
salad.
But sometimes, you know, if it doesn't, I don't know, if it's not like super fresh or it's not good, it just doesn't taste good. I need a guy that's already cut up too.
Well, it's kind of like lettuce. They don't have any taste, and what's the point? I mean, lettuce serves no point at all
Yeah,
unless
it's
it's a
what
salad.
it's what
Unless it's a
holds
salad.
your ranch dressing.
Well, but I'm
gives you an
saying,
excuse to
have you
eat
ever been in a
ranch.
restaurant and it's like they take a whole head of lettuce, find the biggest stinking leaf, and then cover over what you bought and want it on the sandwich.
Yeah.
And you have to get it out of the way to see if they actually made
They
a
actually
sandwich
put your
on it.
turkey and cheese down there?
Yeah.
Well, did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did, and I can't think what I did. Let me think.
was
Went to a
so
shower.
good.
Went to a shower.
Wedding, baby?
Wedding, and they may have a baby, obviously, at some
Yes.
point.
Okay.
What'd you do?
Let's see.
You just wanted me to ask you what you
Just
did.
ask me what I did, Jack. I didn't
What
really care.
did
But
you did?
I went to an art show with our crazy craft lady, Heather. We're very cultured. We're very
Cultured?
Cool. Yep.
Heather?
Yep. I know, right? She played the part. But we had Wilson on last week, and
Oh, you went to
one
the
of
lady
his.
that works for him.
I should have had our picture up here. I'm stupid, but
Where is it? Over there? It's over there.
Yeah. But we went to her art show, and she did such a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. And then we had to run from there and go to a surprise party for one of my oldest friends who we met in 3rd grade. So her husband got everybody together to
Oh.
surprise her.
Did you pull it off?
We pulled it off.
It's
It was
kinda
great.
like-
She was so happy.
It's kind of like when we
She
show
boo-hooed.
up to record the Caring for the Carolinas Award.
Yeah.
And somebody meets us in the front door and says, they don't know you're coming. And I go, oh, God, I hope we don't blow this.
Yeah, don't
So
blow
hard
it.
to
It's a
do
lot
that,
of pressure.
this
It was great when you're not planning it and you just have to show up.
Yeah.
It was great. So
Yeah.
her husband did a great job. But the boys, because it was pretty outside this week. I mean, it was
Yeah.
cold, but it was nice.
Right.
So we kind of challenged them. We're like, listen, let's spend most of the time outside playing. Let's get off your stupid devices and everything and go outside. But do whatever you want. Be adventurous. So I have to show you the picture tomorrow of what we found when we told them to do that. We had this playhouse
Yeah.
that we won for the Duck Derby years ago.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So they, have turned that into their office, and they play inside it. They have everything. Well, now they were doing challenges to see who could stay on the roof of that.
And they
the
fell.
longest.
Somebody fell.
Nobody fell. But Jeff and I are looking. We're like, do we think this is a good idea? And I'm like, well, they're not on a device. They're being adventurous.
Well, you can't break your neck on a device. You could
That's
break your
true.
neck falling off a
we
roof.
weren't that high up. Maybe like.
Well, what's
10,
the bad news? I
10
smell
feet.
some bad
No, there's no
news.
bad news. It was great.
Okay.
It was a great weekend. No bad news.
That's good.
Yeah.
March, really, spring arrives, 3/19, March 19th.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
And do you know, since March started on a Sunday, what we'll have this month? I've told this before.
A full moon?
No.
Friday the 13th.
We will have a Friday the 13th. Any month that starts on a Sunday gives us a Friday the 13th. Ain't that something?
That's really cool.
Well, I tell you, beer drinkers, you might listen up here. Of course, the coronavirus spreads.
And it's not Corona the beer.
Well, but 38% of beer drinkers will now not buy Corona beer because of the scare. That's almost half of the beer drinkers.
No, that's a little
wouldn't
dumb.
think of a
Come
Corona
on.
beer. Can you believe that? Wow.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture you wanted to show?
I do. Caleb, let me show you my man Caleb Green, 9 years old.
Oh,
Caleb.
he's handsome.
And he's into magic a little bit. In fact, I
Yeah.
entertained at a Christmas party. I'm sorry, a birthday party
birthday
for
party.
Caleb a year or two ago. But Allison Green, his mama, sent me that picture. Happy
Aw.
birthday, Mr. Caleb.
Happy birthday, buddy. Hope it's a good one.
Wouldn't you love to just freeze kids at about 8 or 9 and prevent them from growing
From
up?
growing, or 2. I want to
just keep
freeze
'em.
Sophie how she is right now. She's so fun right now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could freeze her.
That's true.
Did you hear the news about Judge Judy?
It's over.
Well, kinda.
But it's coming back as another name.
Yeah, so she's done after, this will be her 25th season. They'll probably start back
Right.
new episodes in September. And so after that, she's done. But they're still going to do reruns. But then she's going to start a new thing called Judy Justice.
Yeah.
That'll be on a different
Yeah.
network, I guess.
And CBS canceled Hawaii Five-0.
Did
I
they
liked
really?
Hawaii
I
after
didn't
10
watch-
seasons.
I didn't watch that one.
You didn't?
It's so hard. We don't get to watch a lot of like really the only TV we have on are sports
Yeah.
because kids can watch. I don't have to worry about. And then by the time everybody's in bed and settled, it's 9, and I'm not watching
Yeah.
TV then. I'm going to bed.
Well, sports happens to be on my list of things that people
That Megan loves.
tune out. No, this is a list of
Tune
the
out.
top things that you're in a conversation with.
Yeah.
And you might bring up, and people just, after about 2 or 3 minutes, don't want to hear about
Don't want to hear it anymore.
Number 1 is golf. I can
I
see
guess it
that.
depends
People have
on.
never
Are they talking about
understood
your golf game? You talking about the Masters? What are you talking about?
Well,
yeah,
well, the Masters, I love it. Almost
Yeah.
got hit in the head by Jack Nicklaus down there one time.
that'd been cool.
But
Story.
anyway, the tune-out topics.
Okay.
Number 1, golf.
Golf.
Number 2 is celebrity gossip.
Okay.
Number 3 is veganism. Number 4 is football, and number 5 is ladies' fashions. We tune out pretty quickly on those
Gosh,
topics.
I would have not a lot to say to a lot of people then.
Well,
because those
yeah,
are
you
kind of
wouldn't.
what I saw something that's this is so my meme.
What?
It says, if I ever use the term "that's crazy" in a story twice, that means I'm kind of done talking. Like wrap up your story.
Oh, that's your comeback to
no,
topics.
it's like if you're talking and someone's telling you a story, you're like, oh, that's crazy.
Wait, what you need
Wow,
to do...
that's crazy. That means I'm done. I'm done listening to that.
Yeah, no other retorts.
Yeah.
But like our producer, it's funny. She'll be on the phone to you, and she'll say, "I'm tired of talking to you. I'm going
going
leaving
out."
now.
Yeah, don't
I'm
you like
tired
that?
of talking to you." That's what she ends.
Well, do you know who we never get tired of talking to?
Jamarcus J.
Jamarcus.
Gaston Jr. Esquire.
Come on
there
up
he
here.
is. Isn't that your full name, Jamarcus J. Gaston Esquire?
Yes, we made him
Yes,
a lawyer.
I'm a junior somehow.
We
I
made
didn't
him. We
know.
made him a
Your
lawyer.
Aloysius
If
is
anybody
the
knows
name,
where the
too.
senior is, let your boy know.
Let your boy know. We're in deep pursuit for the
Yeah,
senior.
we're looking for him.
Our question of the day, which is on our Facebook page, brought to you by Spinks,
Yeah.
is what have you bought once but you'll never buy again? You were having a hard time thinking.
This one was hard for me because I'm like, I don't know.
No,
I mean,
like-
nothing that came like.
A drink, a food thing that you wanted to try, maybe
No,
a
'cause
shirt.
I'm all about that life. I'm very adventurous. I don't know. I don't live my life with regrets,
With
really.
regret? No regrets. I got a shirt
I mean,
that
I
says
usually
no
don't
regrets.
buy like clothing online because my body's weird. It
Right.
does
The
weird
online,
things.
online
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
is disappointing.
I may buy a T-shirt from like Amazon or something like that, but I generally just don't buy clothing online
'Cause it's
you
hard.
get them and then you get them a week later, and then it's too small. Then you got to mail
And
it
then you gotta
back,
return
and then
it.
it comes back. It's too big, and it's just no.
Well,
It's a
never
no.
buy anything that says one size fits all.
No, that's just
Yeah.
going to
Never
be
buy
big
that.
baggy.
Because my body is not that size.
I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was like a late night special, and it was like, oh, you can get a BOGO, and it was these things for your hair that would like kind of, I think it would curl it, but you didn't have to do anything with it. Like you just went
One of
like
those,
this.
it's
and
too
it
good
was-
to be true things?
Yeah, it's like $100.
Yeah.
So
Those things never work.
it was terrible. It like ate my hair. I was like, I don't like that.
I did do this one time, and you know, Spinks, we love
Yeah.
their coffee, but they also sell cappuccinos in the
Right.
machines.
Yeah.
Well, I thought one time in Savannah, I'm going to have a real cappuccino.
Right.
I must have paid a fortune for it. That's the worst thing I put in my mouth. I'd rather drink Spinks cappuccinos from the machine than a hotsy-totsy cappuccino in a little shop somewhere.
Well, now you,
I learned.
now
Never
you
mind
know.
that.
Now you know.
We do have a great show coming up for you guys. Coming up next, a 1940s themed swinging soiree to help our veterans battling PTSD get their service dogs. We're going to tell you all about that event and how you can help. Coming up next.
And don't forget Wings, etc. Highway 9 in Boiling Springs. It is a Monday, and thus wings are the special, 69 cents all day long, dawn to dusk, 69-cent wings at Wings, etc. Boiling Springs.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.